Let's talk about Pluto heading back into Capricorn and wrapping out his major cycle that has been in play since 2008. Pluto in Capricorn has delivered so much, and now starting on September 1st and extending until November 19th, we are going to be a part of Pluto's final wrap up in the sign. And it is momentous. It really is. This is another kind of, sign of wrap up endings coming into play. How are we all going to get ready for this entirely new set of dynamics that is promised to come as we go into 2025? But for the moment, we have to see what Pluto is going to deliver. He's revisiting this critical degree. He was previously in the 29th degree of Capricorn on June 11th, 2023, until July 26th, 2023. And then he went back into the critical degree of 29th degree of Capricorn on December 20th of 2023. And he exited on January 20th. And that's actually the date that he went into Aquarius. Because for most of the year, 2024, Pluto has been in Aquarius. And we've been, experiencing a lot of shifts because of that. I have a whole video that I did on Pluto and Aquarius, and I've talked about it all throughout. I've been talking about it for a while. A lot of astrologers have, because really once Pluto gets he fully implants, which will happen at the end of November. It's Aquarius all the way, baby, until 2044. So that's a long time. And Pluto is death, rebirth, transformation. He is the planet that likes to excavate. And he also likes to really kind of dig. He has a huge connection to all things that are dark, that are hidden, that need to be revealed. He's a momentous player. He's one of the lords of karma. And he also is in charge of our own metamorphosis, our own cycle of life, our own death and rebirth that we all go through many times over in our lifetimes. It's important to think about his energy as we're, working with him in the critical degree. And, the stakes are high right now. They're really high for not only for the collective, but for many of us in our personal lives. And, this kind of operating in the critical degree is going to really kind of push the ante on things that need to end in order to make way for the new. Now, Pluto in Capricorn is all about business. It's all about structure. It's all about, how we have broken down old structures in order to make way for new. There's going to be not only a lot that happens for us in this time period, from September 1st until November 19th, not only a lot for us personally, but there's going to be a lot happening in the collective too. Like, how are we as a collective going to wrap up this major, massive cycle of death and rebirth and be ready for the next transformation, which is going to really kind of focus all around Aquarius energy. Now, in the 29th degree, especially when the outer planets are in the 29th degree, it is, as I said, the stakes are high. It is a critical juncture of time where things will happen because they need to happen. And it's going to feel like you need to make a lot of decisions. It's going to feel like you need to cross over to the other side, and however you're going to do that. You'll be put in a situation where Pluto is going to, kind of force the change. And again, it's deep, it's transformative. This is a degree that we have experienced before. So this isn't new. This is old stuff coming back up again. and getting us ready to finish it out for good in order to go on to the next. So think back to like what was happening for you in June 2023. It started June 11th, 2023 until July 26th, 2023. And then it came back at the end of December 20th, 2023, and went through January 20th. That's when Pluto went into Aquarius. Just think back to like what was happening. How are you on the edge there? How far have you come since then? It is a powerful wrap up, and it's not easy. Pluto is not an easy energy. He's intense. He's dark night of the soul, but he's also he allows us to see the light in the dark. Like we can't go through transformations without experiencing pain. And Pluto is all about pain, but he's also about power. So I want you to also think about, power over pain. How can you take steps in your own life to engage with power over pain? We are not in charge of what happens to us in the situations and events coming out, making their way into our existence. But we are in charge with how we deal with them and how we react to them, how we pick up the pieces and go forward. And this critical time is going to be important with how you have transformed, how you are transforming, and how you are getting ready for your next. And one of the beauties of Pluto being in this critical degree is that he's going to be operating really nicely with Neptune and Uranus. And what does that mean? It means that with Neptune's operation, we need to keep the faith. We need to lean into spirituality. We need to be looking for answers that maybe are unexplainable. Your answer may really have nothing to do with logic. It may have something to do, with spirituality in some kind of way, with your faith, with keeping the faith, with getting in touch with your subconscious, with getting in touch with your psychic intuition, with getting in touch with the forces that are within you that help you believe in yourself. That's Neptune. He's also working well with Uranus. And Uranus is the planet of change, the planet of disruption, the planet of, we have to move into different arena in order to do what we need to. And it's very uncomfortable. But with Pluto working with him, with Uranus, that planet of change, that disruptive planet of change and chaos, it's just like there's a force that's helping us. If you think that there isn't anything helping you, that's wrong. There is a greater plan in the background, and there is something in the midst of all the things that are happening in your life and in the collective. There's something that is trying to support the change that needs to happen. So embrace it, trust, and also be ready for another important wrap up, another moment in time. It's a kind of a 3-month run, almost a 3-month run of how are you going to get in tune with power over pain. All right, everybody, good luck. Lots more in your horoscopes. Thank you.